By God.
Fuck you! Bullshit.
Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online, Star Trek Online, Bull Butter. / rating disabled, September 29, 2022.
You need to shut the fuck up! Let's light this motherfucker up!
I'm gonna come down there and whoop your ass.
Fuck you in the neck. Bullshit.
Pyro Communist says, I has come. Scorpwana says, hi.
Hi. Hi.
Scorpwana says.
Okay, let's get this
Pyro
party
Communist
started.
says, hello there.
Hello there. Hello there. Lilu. And how are you doing today? The / evening / wherever you are in the world. Hello there.
Pyro Communist says, hello there young child keeping up on your studies Murdoch says, you're on early meow meow.
Yeah, I was going to be on like 30 minutes earlier than this, but things I had to do. Mostly sit there and stare at the ceiling. Ponder infinity. How are you doing, Murdochs? Added some more sounds because I was watching bullshit on Pluto TV.
You ignorant, self-serving, killjoy, nitpicking bitch! Whore. Asshole. Cunt.
Murdoch says, Met, tired to consolitate my loans but couldn't find my old 2020 W2 so had to stop.
Ah. I hate having to do paperwork shit. Getting things together and organize them and all that kind of stuff. It's really annoying sometimes.
Fuck you!
I just love it when I add new sounds.
Bullshit. You need to shut the fuck up!
Pyro Communist says, Murdochs is the older brother of Lurdochs, Burdochs, and Gurdochs. Murdochs says, and also like I said earlier I don't like my job as much cause that Dush at the tennis club makes more than me and he is a tard.
Well, don't let that affect you. There's plenty of people out there that will always make more than some other person. Just because he does that, is his life what he wanted it to be? Is he like happy? Or did you just put on a face, and make people think he's happy? I know I'm not happy with life, that's for damn sure.
Murdoch says, true, I need to work through that.
Yes, work through it with a sledgehammer and somebody. Watch episodes of Dexter to learn how.
Murdoch says, LOL Quantum Leap WTF.
I worked hard on that. Work hard.
Murdoch says, on the video you could add a clown face at the end.
Clown face Sam. Had to research old 60s sounds to grab a few out of there. Of course, the torpedo sound was always there. The one they use for Star Trek. Used in other media as well. If I wanted to, I'd go through all of them, like all his leaps, you know, and make little clips of them. So every time you type Quantum Leap V, it just does a random leap. That would be kind of cool. But I'd have to find out how to get a hold of all the leaps. Because used to, you could watch Quantum Leap on Hulu back when it was free. And you can't do that anymore. And I'm not about to pay for it. Even though I do like the show, I'd rather have a physical copy of it rather than a digital one. I stayed in bed today until like 4 p.m. Didn't even want to get up.
Fuck you in the neck.
Murdoch says, yeah, I wish I had a cool girlfriend.
Well, all you have to do is just order one from Russia. I mean, they're probably all leaving in droves now, right? Or if you like them tiny, petite, and all that, you can get you one from China. The hell? It took a while. Dirt. Yay! Must be the
Murdoch
monies.
says, I dunno, was thinking of a down-home girl next door type, that isn't corrupted yet.
Oh wow.
Murdoch says, maybe has a rich daddy.
Rich daddy? Isn't corrupt yet. Wow. That's gonna be a hard one to get. Oh, I didn't call him. What the fuck? Okay. Shit. I didn't even collect the. Oh my god! I just ran off like a dumbass. Command center. Center. Right. Development, but
Murdoch says, how's the song go? Like a dumbass retard, haha.
yeah, like a dumbass retard. Doo doo. Like a rhinestone cowboy, but dumbass retard.
Murdoch says, that's so funny.
Yeah, I've had that one in my back pocket for years.
Murdoch says, it flows good.
Yes, it does. That's why it exists. I never made any, or thought up any other lyrics to go with it, though. Like a dumbass retard. And you got the one about the redneck that's sung by, what's his name? From The Voice or some shit like that. Redneck. You know? I'm like, red dick, penis. Well, the folks
Murdoch
around here.
says, you could superimpose that over every Chevy commercial. Murdoch says, or Ford commercial.
Ford commercial. Let's see, reputation, and do that. Dun, 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 dun. That's my interpretation of a bunch of the country music that I was forced to listen to while I was growing up. Run to the bathroom, run, boys, run. Okay, if I did that, competitive's out.
Murdoch says, after that jingle you would then hear starring Scorpwana.
As an asshole. It's like the end of Griffith Show always goes, The Adolf Hitler Show, starring Adolf Hitler and Ronnie Howard. Also starring Don Knotts. Heil! Kind of shit. Let's see, 208.75. What's like 3 more? Virtually. 80, 85, 99. Okay, yeah.
Murdoch says, you could make that jingle and say starring Scorpwana and his mods, etc., etc.
With Ronnie
Murdoch
Howard.
says, that could be the intro to your stream.
Yeah, I don't need an intro. People go too much into all that stuff. Okay, well, let's get started with this here. Or they'll have the starting soon thing that pops up there. Mine's a joke, you know, because it's... I pop it up there.
Murdoch says, or do it as an ending. People be like WTF.
Do it as an ending. Hello, Core. Right. Starting soon. Ending. And mine's just a joke. I mean, I put it on there like right when I'm about to start, like immediately, instead of sit there and play it forever. Let the audience build before you do anything.
Pyro Communist says, interesting.
Interesting. What's interesting? Come on, Nestle Pusher. So they're gonna be rolling out another patch for this tomorrow for some reason. I forgot there's like a Phoenix box thing going on again. I think. I don't really know. Yay, we're at Jupiter again. Yay, boo.
You ignorant, self-serving, killjoy, nitpicking bitch! Whore. Asshole. Cunt.
Here they come. All ships, battle station.
A welcoming committee. You should. We're just here for your data. Hand it over and nobody will get hurt.
That's all ships. Engage the terrorist fleet.
ED. The only thing that says retard is the retarded with ED.
Murdoch says, was hoping it would play like a dumbass retard.
Like a dumbass retard.
Murdoch says, if you played the music and superimposed those words.
I'm picking up more ships through the rims. Close them if you can.
Close them if you can.
Activate the hollow projectors. Let's hope they get the job done. Defend the hollow projectors as best you can. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system.
Murdoch says, I'm doing the same battle.
Same battle. The dream is just a vessel. USS Tadpole. Get it swing its little tail around. Yeah, that seems. I just like it because there's more ships.
OXNYX053 says, sorry, was in the event when you logged on.
Oh, hello, Oxnix. What's happening? So, no big deal, man. I got you. Henry Loggins. Please tell me the nature of what your problem is. No, you tell me. No. Close rift. Closing. There we go.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
Today the stream has Tourette's.
You need to shut the fuck up!
We need to get those rifts under control.
I'm not
Just
laughing
Call
at it.
McCower says, theorizing that one can stream before 11 p.m. Scorpwana sits in front of his computer monitor and presses start stream.
He found himself sitting there alone for hours. You know, some days when I'm off, I feel like doing it early. Maybe pulling a little bit more time on it. Not as rushed, so I can spread it out a little bit.
Rifts aren't going to close themselves. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
That's a good put together of an intro. I like that.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
They're tearing our pants apart, sir. They're reaching in.
You ever had your ass whooped?
Those rifts aren't going to close themselves.
Murdoch says, those pussies ain't gonna fuck themselves.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
Elmo wanna ask you a question. Would you like to drop acid with Elmo?
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
That's a pretty good voice impersonation.
We've locked down the projectors. Now they're ours for.
Bullshit.
I thought our Janeway was annoying. Speaking of annoying, did you like the little back door I put in your station?
Enterprise is back near projector base. Shield vessels are negating your attacks on the Enterprise. Take them out first.
There's a sheer lack of
Go anywhere.
Pendulette saying bullshit on YouTube. I was hoping for some sort of compilation thing or whatever where you could just bullshit or whatever.
OXNYX053 says, so, I don't have the means to get all the rep gear / storyline stuff for Klutzon yet. But I did burn all his dill on Phoenix upgrades and start using them on some stuff.
Nice.
OXNYX053 says, try RedTube.
RedTube.
Don't even try to catch me.
Was there like a wolf howling in that music?
The Enterprise is going for projector Alpha.
Do 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 do.
OXNYX053 says, like a TR-116 for Storm Chasers.
Back in a bit. Don't know anything.
RedTube.
Well done.
Weldon, is that you? Lieutenant John Weldon. Getting fleet for that because I'm trying to build up.
OXNYX053 says, RedTube, official rated R YouTube.
Oh, wait. Oh, you mean it actually exists? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Let's see. Let me throw away some of these fleet marks now. Highly doubtful. Oh, ball sack. Kevin. John Cusack's ball sack. Damn it.
OXNYX053 says, despite that, those music videos I PM'd you are on basic YouTube.
That's unusual. Like, is RedTube like an official YouTube version or something, or is it just someone else did that? Hmm. He's not even at rank. Well. Diplomatic.
OXNYX053 says, yes / you need to go through an I am an adult thing to look at it.
Oh, wow.
How intense is it / I just told my phone I am an adult and it went okay dokie.
Okay. It's like it believes you. R-Tube, thank you. The other side of YouTube. Previously on the other side of YouTube. Deal kinetic damage space. Ending ships in battle zone. I had that one yesterday. Zincathi ground. Okay, this time it's Zincathi ground. Yesterday and the day before it was Zincathi at Gonkro. So, okay.
OXNYX053 says, well, if you just dropped $1,200 on a phone, it tends to be very allowing during setup.
Ooh, that's a lot of money on a phone. Miguel. Horsey.
Murdoch says, he got that new one with the Pangus massager.
Transform and roll out. For just $19.99. $12 easy payments of just $199.45. Come right now. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm still yawning. I cannot ever wake up.
Just Call Makower says, you ever just sit on a toilet and poop?
That sounds like a lovely experience. I like that idea. I like it. I like that idea. I do. I like that idea. Oh, come on. Where the hell? Okay.
OXNYX053 says, it wound up being $816 after 2 years, including the insurance.
Wow. I'm soon gonna have to upgrade mine. Get rid of my damn phone and get a good smartphone.
OXNYX053 says, which the wife put a Yahoo email alert into her account to cancel the day we paid it off.
Like, boom, done.
Just Call Makower says, remember when I was a ghost hunter for about a month?
Yes, I still have the images you sent me and the, I think, audio clip of the little boy or whatever that you had me analyze back then. Yes. Oh, the little fads we go through. Me and Grant. Me and Grant. Me and Grant. Grant and me and Grant. And me. Me and Grant.
OXNYX053 says,
Boo Boo Kitty Fat.
I used to play Stow with a guy that ran Ghost of London's tours.
Nice. Boo Boo Kitty Fat.
Just Call Makower says, back in the day when I could walk into Best Buy and just buy $1,000 worth of equipment like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing. Got your feel of that ghost hunting. Ghost hunting. Ghost Hunters of London. Ghost Hunters. Shit nugget. Okay. Yawn Tourette's. Come on, give me the option, alright? Come on.
OXNYX053 says, I loved fuel hauling. It was easy and simple, but didn't quite pay what I needed. When I started I could have bought the gas in my trailer out of pocket. 8,600 gallons.
Damn. That's a lot of gas. That fits in like a tank or both? Aww, derb. Come on, fellas, let's go this way. You get that trouble out of your ass, mister.
OXNYX053 says, when I left all my cards were maxed out, as I was $200 under my monthly expenses except for 3 months.
And that was when you bought the gas? Fuel or diesel, whatever. Holy shit, crispy burger.
OXNYX053 says, I don.
Also starring Don Knotts. Don Knotts, see? Don Knotts, see? Don Knottsy. Don. Steady your love is strong and true.
OXNYX053 says, no, I didn't pay for it. I just could have. As a company driver I pay nothing out of pocket.
Oh. Are you talking about like, this is what you did over the week? Or a long time ago?
Murdoch says, hey everyone, there is a C-store promotion, it only lasts temporary, so claim it now. It's a TNG anniversary giveaway.
Ooh. Let's get physical. TNG anniversary giveaway. Neat. What is it? It's like
OXNYX053 says, where and what?
To celebrate Star Trek The Next Generation, we are re-releasing
Murdoch
for
says,
free
it's a Pangus ring.
the old anniversary items which have not seen the light of days in years. Claiming this will grant you the following items. TNG Season 1 era Worf hair and goatee for male captains. TNG Season 1 era Worf sash for male and female captains. Title of The Next Generation. Okay, whatever.
OXNYX053 says, it is in promotions.
Huh. Okay. For male captains? So does that mean like only captains can use it? I like how they just have a picture of the
Murdoch
hair
says,
and the goatee.
Can we claim it on multiple characters or is it a once account claim? I don't know.
It says in Klingon captains on your account. Claim this will grant the following items on all Federation and Klingon captains on your account. Just captains, though? I didn't know I had that either. Okie dokie. Interesting. Well, how'd you figure that one out? Did you really look it up, or what? Did launcher say it had it or something?
Life forms. You tiny little life
OXNYX053 says, you get a male hair option, and a sash and title for everyone.
Where are you?
Another thing I probably won't be using. Which Worf did everyone like? Hello, Sammy Wraith. Did you like Season 1 Worf? 2 was practically the same Season 1, right? And his hair started changing.
Sammy Wraith says, Onyx thought you said mule hair for a minute.
Mule hair. Testicular mule hair.
OXNYX053 says, you can give a goatee to everyone.
Even the females.
OXNYX053 says, he hey. OXNYX053 says, hee haw. Sammy Wraith says, LOL. Scorpwana says, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty. Sammy Wraith says, like the show hee haw. Sammy Wraith says, anyone remember that?
Let me see if I remember that. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Okay.
OXNYX053 says, I'm a picking and I'm a grinning.
Picking and a grinning? We're gonna go out to the what was it, the hay patch or the field or whatever, and bob up and down talking about things, or what?
Sammy Wraith says, ha yep, you remember it.
Hi everybody, how you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
OXNYX053 says, used to watch Hee Haw at my grandparents', then Star Trek TOS. Both were my grandfather's picks, his TV after all.
Right? Yeah, that's mostly where I would watch Hee Haw at my grandparents' house. They would cackle and laugh.
Sammy Wraith says, at Oxnix053 same grandparents too.
Oh my god, you have the same grandparents. No, I'm kidding. James Earl Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, the judge.
Samu Wraith says that in Happy Days,
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, happy days. Thursdays, Friday, happy days. Shot in the head. Now you're dead. Let's all dance on you.
OXNYX053 says, back when TV was just simple entertainment.
That's right. Didn't cost shit to make a lot of it. It still costs, but not as much as it does now. They can rely on just simple things. That was, like you said, simple entertainment.
Samu Wraith says, at Scorpwana I miss those days.
Gee golly gosh, and a bucket of shrimp. Oh, Wally, I was just fooling. I was just fooling, Wally.
Samu
Put
Wraith
down the
says,
hammer, Wally.
sorry meant that at Onyx.
It's okay, I understand. I get that a lot. People accidentally talking to me. I'm sorry. Goes AFK. No probs,
Samu
yo.
Wraith says, Shazam, Shazam, Shazam.
Shazam! Golly. Sergeant Carter! Sergeant Carter! Citizens arrest! Gomer Pyle. Well, golly. One thing I noticed, like, watching Gomer Pyle versus just, Gomer on Andy Griffith, he seemed to like to repeat what he was saying a few times before he would get done saying it. Sergeant Carter, you was going to your car, weren't you? You was going to your car, weren't you, Sergeant Carter? I saw you was going to your car. Like, yeah, he was going to his car, Gomer. Alright, shit. There are people like that in real life. You remember what I said? So I told you that right there, didn't I? I told you. I what I said, wasn't it? I told you. Like, yes, just Gomer. Yes, I understand. Yes. Okay, Gomer.
Samu Wraith
heal,
says,
heal, boy, heal.
Yep, Gunner.
Heal, Gomer, heal.
Samu Wraith says, Gomer.
Gomer. Private pile. Private pile of shit. What?
OXNYX053 says, I say that, and TOS had social engineering. A multi-race crew in space, with women in places of power. Heck, Kirk was originally a child geniuses, Wesley seemed like a repeat, but Shatner aged massively fast. Samu Wraith says,
Shatner.
Can you imagine Gary was like Gomer Pyle?
Gary Pyle. Son of a bitch. What happened over here? What the hell? They won't even let me stand up. There's like triple of the enemies. It's doing it again, isn't it? All the dead bodies everywhere.
OXNYX053 says, I'm almost out of wine.
Oh no!
Getting shoved around by invisible people again.
Samu Wraith says, I'm almost out of time, have to work tonight.
Dun dun dun, potato. Ew. Da, 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 da.
OXNYX053 says, the amount of foes at this capture point is dependent upon the number of captains detected in the area.
Yeah, but I'm the only one here, right? Yeah, I get, like, usually whenever you're here by yourself in these little areas and stuff, like you're saying, they, you get like a group of 4 of these Voth medic people or whatever, and you don't really get any of the specialists. But they're coming in. Shit. I got 43 just right there. That ain't normal. And under the time too. By myself at that place. That's not normal. Though then again, see it says what 43, so you kill like one of them and it counts it as 2.
OXNYX053 says, only the artillery one is fixed, but the odds of a random mech spawning increase. And I've seen up to 3 mechs spawn to reinforce at the end.
Oh my gosh! At the capture one or whatever, I've had up to like maybe 6 of them attacking me at once. The mechs things, and I'd be the only one there. Like what the hell? Every one of them, like when you shoot one of the Voth, they would call for a mech thing. And I was like, what in the hell?
Says, man, this vengeance is a bit squishy.
Vengeance. Bit squishy.
Bullshit.
Squishy bullshit.
You ignorant, self-serving, killjoy, nitpicking
use 2
bitch.
Newtonium or 1 Andatriellum.
Asshole.
D.
Cunt. Fuck you!
I just have fun with all that shit.
It ain't funny.
Roy D. Mercer. If no one is aware of who Roy D. Mercer is, raise your chat. I shall splain if want me to. I shall splain. I shall splain. Roy D. Mercer. Roy damn Mercer. Yes, sir. Come down there today and whoop your ass. For sakes of shits and giggles, I'll explain anyway.
OXNYX053 says, if only I was sure the 2-minute Scotsman's insult from Samurai Jack wouldn't get you copyright striked, I'd submit it as a sound.
Well, we can always dance around and try to figure it out, speed it up, slow it down, that kind of thing, but it always takes it away from the experience, though, in my opinion. My opinion. Like, you know, a lot of people try to get around the YouTube thing by, like, speeding up the audio or video or whatever. Or slowing it down or whatever. Or, you know, putting something on top of the video. But or clicks. I've seen a video here lately where someone just had clicks in the background.
OXNYX053 says, oh no, it would damage the experience. I wouldn't both. Murdoch says, sperm cycle engagged.
Engagged? Engaged?
OXNYX053 says, air, bother.
Bother. Damn it, I mentioned something a while ago and there are 3 of them right there. Let's say the battle zone is kind of active today. What instance is this?
Samuraith says, at Oxnix053 I'm working on it. Captain skills shoving a lot into shield regeneration.
Let's see, number 3.
OXNYX053 says, ground or space.
Are you not gonna wake her up, Takesha?
Samu Wraith says, space.
It may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Cobain, can you hear this fear singing song off station to station? And Alderon's not far away, it's California.
OXNYX053 says, inform my perspective. The math says active heals are better than passive.
Passive aggressive healing. Are they coming? Wow, the
Samu Wraith
NPCs
says,
actually opened the door.
these are the voyages of Scorp to seek out new pixels to blow up and new civilizations.
Blow up new civilizations. Uncivilizations. The uncivil. To boldly flush.
Samu Wraith says, at Oxnix 053, yeah, this is the first instance I've ran into a ship that seems a bit of a glass cannon.
Black Belt Jones.
OXNYX053 says, how is your shield hardness?
Hard. Sad face.
Murdoch says, am I too old to start learning programming? I'm 46.
No!
Samu Wraith says, at Oxnix 053, I'm still a remand shield about 7000 capacity. Is hardness a good idea to invest in? OXNYX053 says, 2 thoughts, run a proactive science team to increase that, and if you can use an auxiliary to structural integrity field, do so. Both as a short duration small here, and proactively as a damage resistance. OXNYX053 says, at Murdoch's you are good. Just Call Makower says, yes, that is too old. You need to be in the womb to learn programming. Murdoch says, she likes it hard.
Like Captain Picard.
What's that, Beverly? You want Wesley to watch? Make it so.
You have to ask yourself, like, if you're going to learn programming, what kind are you specifically interested in doing? Any at all? Learning the if and else statements mostly? Variables, arrays, bullshit.
Samuraith says, at Oxnix 053 I never used that command auxiliary to integrity field, I'll have to go hunt for that. OXNYX053 says, at Samuraith you are asking questions that give me questions. What level are you? And I assume you've got low rep as it is a new tune.
Come to Tasmania.
Samuraith says, at Oxnix 053 yep level 20 now.
Ah, dude.
Pyro Communist says, Oxnix Club.
Ox can level up a character to 20 in just about like 5 minutes. He can have 1,000 characters a day. He is the man.
Samuraith says, 5 minutes, that's insane, it took me a bit to get that far.
I exaggerate. It's more like maybe 7. I'll give you an even 10.
OXNYX053 says, A2SIF is a vendor item to TIER2, LT command. It has a 10-second resistance buff, and a 15-second global cooldown. So unlike Engteam where 2-4 constant healing is needed till you get up there, you only need 1 AUX2SIF. OXNYX053 says, under 30 minutes. 2 or 3 elite patrols.
Yeah, I exaggerated. It's, yeah. Only under 30 minutes. Which is really fast because it takes me forever.
At Oxnix 053 a elite patrol with minimal gear, that's wild.
He's got it down to a strategy.
Alrighty then.
He should make a video clip of it and then upload it to YouTube and we can watch.
OXNYX053 says, that does include ship setup, and running a Klingon through picking up CH Gren, as you need to do that to open up the event store. Samuraith says, you must know what the world you're doing quite well and a lot of hit and run when facing high-level enemies.
I'll tell you this. Within a day, he'll re-roll the same tune.
OXNYX053 says, MC_Stu has one. He uses a format similar to mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be playing along and Ox will say, need a fleet invite. Re-roll the character. Load up that character
says,
stuff. Need a
I'd
invite.
like to see that Onyx or his.
Onyx. Yeah. On an average stream, it's like 3 times needing a fleet invite, I swear. Dude's got it rocking.
Pyro Communist says, I just sledgehammer myself though, any enemy high level or no.
Nice. Sledgehammering, I like that. I power through it too. Even though I get killed all the time and it takes me forever to do it. I've still got somebody at level 20. But she's in the past.
Pyro Communist says, you shall have my axe.
Max, you shall have my axe. Don't mind if I do.
Samu Wraith says, I have no idea how you guys slam through level 20 so fast. I usually run campaign hit it as fast as possible.
Well, I don't go through it that fast, that's for sure. I have a level 20 in the past, which means she's
Samu Wraith
in
says,
the TOS
and when I
era.
get duty officers do that too.
Yeah.
Pyro Communist says, XP tokens.
Well, don't they
Murdoch
usually
says,
come in later?
Tholian ships are in the Iconian TFOs?
They shouldn't be, I wouldn't think. I just go to the Archer system for Tholians. Tholian. No, on average, it usually takes me like a few days to get to level 20. For me, for a character. Because I do the same thing. I do like the story missions and the duty officers and go to the academy and do the lore mission.
Samu Wraith says, at Pyro Communist no idea how to get tokens. Is that C-store?
Are you talking about like the level upgrade things? I think those only like kick in at level 65 to continue. When you XP specialization points or something like that get up there. But I have someone called Beckett on here that is in the TOS past as level 20. I want to keep her there. I don't know why, just do.
Pyro Communist says, at Samu Wraith yes, and you used to be able to get a free XP boost token for any new tune created.
Let's see if they can do this too.
Samu Wraith says, so used to so not anymore. OXNYX053 says, I have access to 2 event ships and 1 10th anniversary ship. The Jelly, to fly, the Risen Weather ship, for a console, and the legendary flight deck Intel cruiser, for the weapons. Murdoch says, I'm going to Archer system, bitches better be there. OXNYX053 says, plus other event gear, mostly AoE stuff.
Don't worry, crab legs will be there for you. Or the ladies with crabs. They call her crab legs. Why do they call her that? She's only got 2 legs.
Communist says, I think you still can get free XP boosts for new tunes. I wouldn't know, I don't make new tunes anymore.
Yeah, the last new tune I ever made was Gary the Klingon. Let's take O'Neill over to the fleet.
Samu Wraith says, at Oxnix053 I got a couple event ships, the Jelly, and I got some C-store ships as well. Samu Wraith says, didn't they nerf the weather ship? OXNYX053 says, I technically do not use a XP boost, but I do have lifetime, so I get 7%.
Still though, that's not much, but I believe without the 7% you'd still be able to get that quickly.
OXNYX053 says, yes, but at low levels it still kills stuff.
What do you call it again? The AFK? TFOing or whatever? Turn it on and sit back and do something else. Watch a program on TV.
Samu Wraith says, yeah, at Oxnix053 the lifetime membership isn't as good as PC.
Quantum leap.
Murdoch says,
Quantum leap.
Archer system was good. Already completed.
Nice. Archer for the win.
OXNYX053 says, I go into defense mode, and it is AFK combat. To be fair, I spam the F key to pick up stuff.
Yay, we made it.
Samuraith says, dang you bot lol.
I saw that, you sumbitch! You did that on purpose! You gonna wait till you agree! I got the evidence! Put the evidence in the car! But Daddy, put the evidence in the car! I gotta barbecue your ass in molasses!
OXNYX053 says, BNB calls are on cooldown for everyone. Samuraith says, Scorp put the evidence in the car.
Put the evidence in the car. Put the evidence in the car. I saw that, you son bitch. You did that on
Samuraith
purpose.
says, LOL.
Put the evidence in the car. But Daddy, I put the evidence in the car. Yes, B&B calls are on cooldown for everyone. Yes, I made it individual and also for everybody, so the command can only
Murdoch
be used
says,
once in a while.
Hindro.
A Tribble enters a transporter. Hey, get back up there. A Tribble and it transports with a human. What happens? The Fly Part 2. Jeff Goldblum guest stars. But again, I put the command in to where anybody can do this.
Pyro Communist says, I am no one, I am easily forgotten. Upon talking to me, you will forget our conversation almost immediately. I am just a fading memory of the past. OXNYX053 says, or is it the Blob's origin story?
Damn it. That's right. I am easily forgotten. Alright, that's taken care of. Let's get him some
Pyro
more
Communist
of those.
says, I will never forget you.
Yeah, you will. Everyone will. Everyone always forgets. It's who we are. Let's see. What do I do? Okay, yeah. They're right there. Let's see if I can do anything with these.
Murdoch says, that's very similar to what I have on my Twitch channel. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser gates. All those moments will be lost in time like tears in rain. Time to die.
Oh man. And Beetlejuice has exploded, I believe is what I remember reading about. Beetlejuice the star finally blew up. Or the observed explosion of it, I guess you could say. Don't know how Holiday Road. Oh, yeah. Holiday Road. Ooh, I don't really want to like use up my people though. 161 fourth. Okay, wait a minute. Whoa. Lois, this is not my Batman glass. Ew. Intriguing. Look at this. Oh boy. His space reputation, grand reputation.
OXNYX053 says, at Samuraith, what class are you?
I think I'm going to try to go over to the Fleet Research Lab to get some upgrades for O'Neill.
Murdoch says, he is lower class? Just Call Makower says, I am a feral druid.
Feral druid? Are you Druish?
Fuck you in the neck.
OXNYX053 says, feral druid. So Walmart Employee of the Month?
Walmart Employee of the Month.
Bullshit.
I went to Kabali, didn't I? Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 4. My God, the loading.
Bridge, transporter operational, but this jury rigging won't last for long.
Jerry?
Got to come off now.
Mr. Scott, try inverse phasing. Mr. Scott.
Mr. Scott, damn it.
Fire now, Mr. Kyle.
Mr. Scott, Mr. Scott. R&D project slot, not really.
Samuraith says, Mr. Snot.
Mr. Snot. Active ability reputation slot. Let's see. Active ground reputation.
Samuraith says, Mr. Snot, try inverse phasing.
It's the most expensive out of them, so I'm gonna go for that one. Boom. Got it. Now I can add something to that one. Nice. And I have nothing to put there. What? Well, whoops. Funny. I need to continue his reputations too then. Well, at least it's unlocked. That's a plus.
Samuraith says, Mr. Snot, Mr. Snot.
Mr. Snot. Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I. Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I. Can you shave? Can you shave my heavy dirty soul?
Samuraith says, Spock, you could hear he sounded annoyed, you listen close.
Yep. Mr. Scott. Well, he is half human. And on a mock time, they got him smiling.
Samu Wraith says, at just call Makor so you have fangs. Samu Wraith says, give just call Makor rabies shots.
He's rabid! He's going to have rabies!
Samu Wraith says, hell have the foam around the mouth.
Right? Foamy rabid, white foam. Saliva glands overactive. Knees weak, arms heavy, vomit on sweater already, mom spaghetti. And returned O'Neill to his position. Da-da. Jim Hadar Kirak.
Samu Wraith says, at Oxnix 053 hey I work Walmart they're not quite there, lol not yet, but they're the homeless man on the corner ready to steal your jacket.
That's right.
OXNYX053 says, jacket? What is this luxury you speak of? Samu Wraith says, or they're like evil Kirk haha.
Jack it off. Take your jacket off. Cool. They shot me in the back and made me go forward. Steve! Alan!
Samu Wraith says, at Oxnix053 or take your shirt face underscore with underscore tears underscore of underscore joy.
All right, men, this is a dangerous mission, and it's likely one of us will be killed. The landing party will consist of myself, Mr. Spock,
Samu Wraith
Dr.
says,
McCoy, and
like
Ensign
Nomad
Ricky.
just Zappley.
He is Nomad. He is Nomad, hear him roar. Wow. Echo Popper. Hello there, Echo Popper. Kaboom! 1L, I believe.
Samu Wraith says, which red shirt command is that Scorp tried to play it?
You gotta use the numbering after that and figure out which one it is, because I don't know either. I'd start somewhere in the middle of like figuring out how many there are via the commands, like my little thing here. 11 videos. And just red shirt 1, 2 through infinity and beyond, you know.
OXNYX053 says, Patrol WB8 is ready to shield tank.
Damn, that's a good
or
guess.
Or at least heal.
That was a damn good guess. Patrol WB-8.
Samuraith says, LOL. Samuraith says, at Oxnix053 thanks for the advice, I'll just have to grab that console and keep leveling. OXNYX053 says, when you GE up in levels, you open up endeavors. I Ave heal 150,000 space shield HPS.
Hello there, Ave.
OXNYX053 says, at low level, you are better off not buying it, but instead looking it up as an episode drop and skipping to that point and farming it that way.
Boom shakalaka laka waka laka waka laka. Pramhida.
Samuraith says, at Oxnix053 wow I have 12 tunes, don't have that much HP. OXNYX053 says, bonus, most storyline granted stuff will level for free to Mark 12. You just have to unequip it and then try to level it. OXNYX053 says, OPPs. Story like granted set stuff. Missed set stuff. OXNYX053 says, the common stuff does not level.
Let's take him over to the starbase. And we're here.
Samuraith says, good to know at Oxnix 053. OXNYX053 says, the idea is to take damage and heal the shields. My issue is accidentally auto-killing stuff trying to simply grab the aggro.
I accidentally kill things a lot on here. No, we unconscious them. We don't kill them. Yay.
Murdoch says, I feel tired today.
I feel tired every day.
Murdoch says, probably have cancer or something. OXNYX053 says, I have a Vanguard ship to try to shield tank, the pets will auto-attack stuff, this might not work.
It might not work. Do you have failure too? I have failures. I am a failures. Am a failure. Boop. Ha 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 ha. Boop. Sector, thank you.
OXNYX053 says, and I don't mean the gunboats. I mean the Vanguard wingmen.
And back down to the ground battle zone. What is it? The park, isn't it? City's gonna be the last one every time. Get him, boy, get him. Sick him. Nice.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
It worked. That's pretty sweet.
The Bob Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Bob McKinley showed me that. Okay, got that. Take care of that right there. Derp, 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 derp. Ushanka. see if this works. Damn it! No, it didn't. Thought maybe it'd knock that person off the top of that thing. But it didn't. This one's already used. Nobody's here. Good deal. Alright. We'll take this one. Barely level 2 of marauding there. Recruitment. Ooh, 3 level. Rank 3. Wow. A lot bigger than mine. Trading down to nothing. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about who R.D. Mercer, Roy D. Mercer was. Back in the mid-ish, early 90s or whatever, we were given, myself and my mom and dad and all that, given a tape by someone who had recorded this broadcast over the radio whenever they were in Kansas. And I think it was Kansas. Maybe it was Oklahoma. I think it's Oklahoma, not Kansas. And it was this like prank call that this guy would do that worked at a radio station there. But he would get permission, like he would say, like, someone call in and tell me who you want me to, like, you know, prank call for you or whatever, and tell them that you're the one that did it, like, later or whatever. And he would call these people and make up some sort of story about the reason to kick their ass or whatever. And he'd do it in like a little hick voice. And at the end of every call, he'd say that, like, who had him call them or whatever, and that it wasn't real or whatever like that. So he would, like, you know, apologize or whatever. But it was so funny, the stuff that he would come up with, you know. My name is Roy D. Mercer. Yes, sir. I was down there about a week ago. You was detailing my car, and you put a big old key scratch on the side of that thing, and I was wondering if I can get compensated. And the guy said, it wasn't me, like that. He goes, well, I need about $200 from you today, or I'm coming down there with somebody's ass. And he would do stuff like that, like just making up shit. It was so funny and things. And then finally, there were like CDs of it, and I got some CDs of the prank calls and stuff. And I think the radio announcer DJ guy is dead now, but it was so funny. So I have little sound clips that I used to use in my RC that now I have on here, which can be accessed with RDM, Roy D. Mercer. The middle name is Dam, Roy Dam Mercer. Yes, sir? No, sir? Yes, sir? Let's see, outskirts.
How'd you like a country ass whooping?
Oh no!
Randomly? Oh no. Oh my. Oh, behave, sir. Damn drone shit. Damn drone shit. I wonder if I'd have put a shield in front of that, if it would have stopped him from being able to access that.
Just Call McCower says, I woke up today and WebMDD what causes waking up. I have death.
You have death? No. Quick, call a phone number. If you or someone you know. WebMD make you a genius. If I felt like I'd go to a doctor. Gonna have to in a few weeks anyway because my medication's getting low. Yay, we have that for no reason. Yay. They probably want to stick me and want to fool whatever. Ask me how I've been doing. I'll lie and say I've been doing great. It's not like it would matter if I told them how I really felt about anything. Like House always said, everybody lies. All I know is if they ask you like are you experiencing any like signs of depression or something like that, if you answer yes, then they'll give you this little thing to fill out to see if you're actually like gonna be suicidal or some shit. So you always answer the question with no, I feel fine, thank you, and pretend that you aren't depressed. Or if you're going there and you just want medication refills and you're lethargic and your chest is hurting and all that kind of stuff, they ask you, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. Because they'll try to stick you with more to do. And it won't benefit you whatsoever. Remember that one time I went because I was having some symptoms of like pain in the arm and the neck and the chest and all that, the classic symptoms of bullshit, heart attack, heart related, whatever. And I requested that they do like a ECG because I had done my own ECG and saw that I had T-wave like inversion on one of them, which means the T-wave is not acting correctly whenever the electrical signal goes across the heart in that area. And they did that, and theirs came out fine. I was like, okay, well. And I told them about the pain, and he's like, well, let me set you up with a cardiologist. I'm like, okay, where the hell's that at? It's like about a few hundred miles away. I'm like, okay, that ain't gonna happen. So that kind of stuff, like, it happens like at least once or twice a year. So inflammation and bullshit. Aching joints, that sort of thing. I wish I had some garlic right now, though. I'd thin the blood out and get the inflammation down. But I don't have none. But I would if I would get up early enough to go to a grocery store. Because by the time I get up, like during the evening or whatever, I don't feel like going anywhere, If maybe I woke up earlier in the daytime, I would, but I don't. Once it's past like 3 p.m., I'm like, nah, I'm done. I ain't going shit. I found it long ago. Tag, you're it, he said.
OXNYX053 says, careful, death is fatal and contagious.
Yes, it is. Can't come anytime sooner for me. Alright, how many did that give me? Because I just generally, like, if anything like requires me to need to go to like a hospital a long way away to see a doctor or something, I'm not going. I have anxiety issues as it is, and driving to something like that just would make me have a conniption before I got there and probably cause a wreck and die anyway. I used to have like an annual like gallbladder area, since I don't have a gallbladder. They do like one of those sonogram things, just to check and see the liver, you know, how it's doing and stuff. And that's when it was like, well, you have a fatty liver.
OXNYX053 says, I need 3,000 more shield heal points. Over 1/2 of these heals are not working.
Those heals are just not working for you? 300 more shield heal points? Oh, do you have that as like one of your endeavors? Heal yourself or others or something like that? I noticed that sometimes that doesn't work. Like, even though it's supposed to heal, it doesn't, but sometimes it will. Like, eventually or some shit. It's really weird. Really weird. Fat hadn't been forgotten now, Joe. Fat hadn't been. Like, I'll have the science officer shield healing thing enabled, and I'll click on it, nothing happens. Click on it again, nothing happens. And then, like, third time, it'll happen. I'm like, what the hell? But then it won't happen again. It's like it's glitched or something. What if Steve was one of us? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting old and I need somewhere to begin. Came across fallen tree. I felt the branches, they were looking at me. Is this the place you used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? A simple thing, where have you gone? Alright, how many does that make? Damn it. Okay. Nice. They really need to have like a run thing for engineers.
OXNYX053 says, you mean like ice boots?
No, I mean a separate thing. I mean, I've got ice boots for her, but you know, like
Everyone knows it's butter.
That's me.
like you have that hypo for science to make them run faster. You've got the motion accelerator for tactical. Engineering just doesn't have anything. That's sad. That sucks ass. Unless you like get one of those versatile kits or something like that to give you like 8 seconds of running, but that's not much at all. But they need to have their own little thing. Now I've been using
OXNYX053 says, armor with the run and mobility PROC.
I've been running back in the fight.
Says, I'd request a fuck shit stack command, but it would just get struck.
Hello, Arcanoloth. But see, I got like back in the fight too that I use. That helps. Armor with the run and yeah. Well, that too. I mean, yeah, I've got like the shield thing here to increase running and all that, but something individual that they would need. I mean, why do the other two have something, and we can't have that for engineering? Like a default thing, like a thing, man, a thing, a thing.
Arcanoloth says, I wanna see a current max ground run speed build. Does it use disco set or something else? What
You
year?
ignorant, self-serving, killjoy, nitpicking bitch! Whore. Asshole. Cunt.
I want to see current max run speed build. Does it use a disco or something? I don't know. I've seen like some of those people that seem to jet off like they've got like something chasing them, and you know, like I've experienced seeing somebody like standing over there, like in the Rex area, taking the Rex down like in a split second. Then as they run away, they're over here, teleporting away as soon as I get over there to see. And then when I go in there to the park, they're coming from the park having already killed the Rex, and they're jumping back in. So I don't know how the hell they do that. And what was it? Someone was saying that
Arcanoloth says, Dev confirmed there is no hard cap on ground run speed. You can buff it as high as you can.
What was it? Grumpy Old Nord had said, I think one time in his stream about the run so fast it looks like Scooby-Doo legs or whatever, you know. I think one of the things to probably do is like get motion accelerator.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, Dyson Ground makes it a PvP game where ground run speed is more important than DPS.
Yeah. Like motion accelerator given to Kagan, which I like to do, you know, if I'm thinking about it. I'll have Kagan summon run speed, give it to me while I'm standing next to him. That way I have the run speed for that. That helps too sometimes, but I tend to forget to do that. Kagan man. Man, we are running low on shit. What do you look like on here? The traits. Starship, everything locked for her as well. As well. All swelled in as well.
Bullshit. Fuck you! You need to shut the fuck up!
Boobies. Boobies indeed.
Let's light this motherfucker up!
Arcanoloth says,
Goddamn
this
right.
is actually the best argument to elite token 2 officers. For your Dyson Ground team, equip them with max Caperf Vision kits, creative trait, or something else that buffs Caperf, and all motion accelerator skills. Arcanoloth says, love those commands.
Yeah. After yesterday, I thought, well, why not have that on here? 'Cause that was confusing. And the one that I worked on today with the video part of it.
Arcanoloth says, yeah. Arcanoloth says, by trial and error, you will find clips that are not in YT system.
Everyone knows it's butter.
Let's
Arcanoloth says, can we request Columbo? Is that in the system?
Columbo, there are no Columbo clips. Request away.
Shit!
Samuraith says, we should get a Wilson clip from Castaway.
I wonder if there is one. Oh, I've got some somewhere on my computer from the IRC days. But we'll do the whistle thing like a bunch of old people. How you doing? Let's see, cast away. The air got to it. The air got to it. Wilson. Wilson. Let's see. Batch processing.
Samuraith says, you sound like Gopher from Winnie the Pooh LOL.
Gopher from Winnie the Pooh? Penny the who? Penny the who? Okie dokie. Well, Alakazam, bam lampasham. Cast away, cast away. Boink. Okay, done. Done. Streamlabs. Sounds. Cast away. Copy over. Bam. Bam. And then, where is the Streamlabs programs at? Right there. Okay, go here to sound commands. Then to my little list of sounds and shit. Roy damn Mercer, yes sir. Copy, sir. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Cast away. And cast away. File, save. Off, off.
All I see is like nighttime or something.
Let's point it at the sun.
Yeah, cool. Maybe we'll see some fire. Just have a look here. See what we can see.
Hey!
Let's see.
Samuraith says, point Scorp at the sun LOL.
Ah, balls. I typed the wrong thing in. Oh, atcha.
Anybody? Hey! Wilson!
Samuraith says, Wilson.
Wilson.
Fuck you in the neck.
Only one of those.
OXNYX053 says, and that is all I've got time for. See you on the marrow.
Elmo, want to ask you a question. Would you like to drop acid with Elmo?
Okay, bend over.
Oh my.
Alrighty, Ox. You have a good night, dude. Thanks for popping in, stepping here, and telling everything you could about what you're doing.
Just Call Makover says, so I have some hot news.
You save
Just
the
Call
Makover
Makover says, there is no marrow.
No marrow? The sun won't come out. To marrow. Not even bone? Tomorrow, I hate myself tomorrow. It's always a day away. I'm likely to die tomorrow. Get yourself fucked in the ass tomorrow. They'll become. Just wanna kick ass tomorrow.
Just Call Makover says, it is going to be like that episode of The Outer Limits where the sun explodes and on the night side of Earth nobody knows yet until 8 minutes later.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder now though, since we have like a satellite that's like at the sun, if it can relay it back to us faster for some odd reason. I doubt it though, I highly doubt that. Because light's faster than that. We need subspace. Boom, chicky-locky, chicky-locky, chicky-locky. You gotta wonder what lives inside the sun. And what is the sun's real true name?
Just Call Makover says, or how about that episode of The Outer Limits where the sun explodes and the kids have to listen to music in order to evolve into a race of people that can survive a sun exploding?
I remember there was like a story in class one day we read. I don't know what it was from or anything. About a girl that she'd only like seen the sun one time or something, and her parents left to Earth and they went to whatever planet it was because of reasons I can't remember. She was in a classroom and stuff being picked on by everybody, and later that day the sun was supposed to come out, like the once in a lifetime event kind of thing, and where you can actually see it and awe and ooh at it, you know. And since she was so young, she doesn't remember what the sun had looked like because she was like a little baby or whatever. So she was really looking forward to seeing the sun pop out. But her classmates were picking on her so much that they locked her in one of the closets in the classroom. And then the sun came out, and they were all oohing and ahhing and able to see the thing, you know, and loving every side of it. And then when it went down, the teacher found the girl in the closet.
Just Call Makover says, all right. If we got a Quantum Leap sequel, it is time to bring back Sliders.
Right? Oh, they'll definitely do that, man. But how would you want Sliders to be different, though? Would it be Quinn Mallory sliders or somebody else? Would you have the crying man on there and the professor too?
Murdoch says, I think I saw that one. Is that the show that's super surreal, like people on a planet and it rains all the time?
No. It's about Quinn Mallory, who is a student. Can't remember if he's like a college student or whatever. Creates this remote control that can summon little vortexes that can warp you between different parallel worlds. And he just presses the button, and one of the little portals opens up. Go through there, and you have a countdown like to how long you can be there before you need to go back or whatever to your other one to set. And if you don't have it set right, it will randomly make you go to the next one and to the next one, and that's your only window home and all that. So Quinn Mallory, the professor, Wade, and the crying man go through one of the portals because Quinn's trying to test it.
Says, imagine Lumberg, naked and sweaty, holding his coffee cup, having sex. Ah, here, that's the spot. Oh, hey there. I'm gonna need you to come in Saturday, and Sunday too. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that clip, I
Arcano
thought about
Loath
putting that
says,
clip in there.
That's how hard these execs are going to make love to these franchises.
Yeah.
Just Call McCower says, Rembrandt is the only character that should come back, but only as the character that has the timer. Someone steals it from his house and uses it to slide out from that world. That person then meets 3 or so other people on another world to join him in trying to find his way back home.
Dun 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 dun. Sliders. Yeah, like at the end, he was like the only original person that came from Earth Prime or whatever. Our Earth in a way. Because whenever Quinn Mallory discovered how to create that or whatever like that, the first place he went was a parallel world where he didn't think he actually traveled anywhere. He, like got out of his house or whatever, and then he realized, hey, something's different here. The gate in front of his house didn't squeak anymore, and he thought, okay, this is interesting. So he gets in a car and he drives around, realizing that he is actually like in another world or whatever. And he stops because there's a red light system is red. Well, people are starting honking their horn behind him, saying, "What's wrong with you? You dumb or something? The light's red. Go." On that planet, it's reversed, so green is stopped. Then he looks up and he sees a billboard of Elvis Presley in concert, live or whatever. And this is like a show, like in what, early '90s. So in that universe, Elvis was still alive. So he goes back to the home that he came from and is able to jump back to the original world he came from. And that's when he goes to like tells the professor about it and gets like Rembrandt joins up and all that.
They
kind
should
of
bring back Sliders, but it's a travel show about them getting drunk and eating the food at dive bars until they puke and shit themselves and fall down. Hosted by Dave Attell.
Dun 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 dun. Stay up late, insomniac. That's just not fair. Okay, that's not fair. I can't attack this thing. That is not fair. But his girlfriend Wade, the professor, and Rembrandt, the crying man, all go into the portal so he can show them that it works. But they miss their opportunity to get back to their original planet. So the remote starts a random countdown.
Just Call McCower says, bring back Sliders, but it is a Guy Fieri show on the Food Network about him traveling to different restaurants that make slider burgers.
Slider burgers. The show
Arcano Loath says,
took a turn,
all
though.
ships, return to the staging area. We must repel the cocks from my ass.
Cause what was it? It was like later on through the series, after like Wade, the character of Wade left, the professor's doppelganger joined up, and the original professor like died or whatever, was left back on a different world or something. Quinn found his brother.
Just Call Makover says, the show took a turn when the professor decided to stay in Middle-earth instead of continuing to travel with the group.
Yeah. John Rhys Davies, I think is his name, right? That
Pyro Communist says, what if they were ladycocks? _
Suppose it can happen.
Arcanoloth says, at Just Call Makover I hurt myself today, to see if I still grill, I focus on the fame, the only thing that's real.
The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting, try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. Yeah, Quinn Mallory finds out
Arcanoloth says, at Pyro Communist I have conducted a double-blind study, and determined that the feminine penis is superior to the masculine penis because of the mouth feel.
Quinn Mallory finds out that he has a brother, in an actual 1-to-1 ratio brother that is his actual brother on a different world. But he found that out because he finds out that he's like some sort of a, like, his family created the Slider stuff in a different world.
Johnny Cash.
And sent him to be protected with another family, parents, doppelganger parents just like his, from some evil alien race thing.
Says, Quinn Mallory has a blood brother and then fuses with Quinn Mallory to create Quinn Mallory.
Yeah, that happened. But there's these other creatures that have, like, find out about the Slider technology, and they're like from one of the Earths or something, because their species took over as primary on that one. And then, yeah, Quinn Mallory has an actual brother. And whenever, was it Jerry, what's his name?
Just Call Makover says, Cro-Mags.
Cro-Mags, yeah. Jerry O'Donnell, is it? And Jeremy O'Donnell, I think the brothers. They didn't come back for one of the seasons or something, so they made it so a Quinn Mallory that did not look anything like the original Quinn Mallory accidentally fused with the original Quinn Mallory to create new Quinn Mallory.
Arcanoloth says, God damn it, Jerry, you are such a Jerry.
Back it up, Jerry.
Arcanoloth says, Scorp has to watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Well, give me a place where it's free to watch, I guess, that doesn't require me to have to, like, sacrifice a goat or whatever. See if it comes on Pluto TV, since I do have that. Or some sort of app I can install on my Roku. That would work. But toward the end of the series, though, it was like Rembrandt was the only one left.
Cartoon Network site streams Rick and Morty 24/7.
Yeah, but does it stream it episode order? I wouldn't want to, like, jump into just a random episode. I'd want to start from the very first and work that way. Just in case. And it's probably not one of those type of shows anyway, is it? It's like one-offs every time.
Just Call Makover says, and then you had that 1 or 2 episodes with the evil female Quinn Mallory.
Yeah, we don't really discuss all that. So you remember more of it than I do.
Arcanoloth says, Hulu has season 1.
But Hulu costs money now. Hulu no free, not no more. I think the last episode I actually saw.
Just Call Makover says, I own all of Sliders on DVD.
You own the Sliders DVDs?
Welcome to God.
Oh, I needed to not be here anyway. No. Kinetic damage
Arcanoloth
space.
says, I don't use any of these services. I can't help people that won't help themselves. Just Call Makor says, I found it at Walmart a couple years ago for like $20.
That's pretty sweet. Yep. I will not help myself to spending money to watch something that I cannot own physically. If I can own a copy of it and have it on my computer, then that's a different story. But if you just stream it and can't watch it whenever you want to because you can't pay that month or
whatever. Don't be sliding, just call Makor. Arcanoloth says, I'm sure it's on disc somewhere.
Well, that disc and or actual physical file that can be kept on my computer, that kind of thing. Instead of a streaming service, like say you go to Amazon, you watch something, you like it, you want to watch it again. Oh, well, you got to pay that month. No.
Arcanoloth says, again, I don't sub to streaming services and I don't buy discs for the last 20 years. Arcanoloth says, so I can't replicate those problems.
Bitty, bitty, bitty. I understand, Arcanoloth. Arcanoloth, you're running out of power. Go plug yourself in.
Samuraith says, just give me all Stargate, I'm happy. Arcanoloth says, yet I share the skepticism of renting bits. Why anyone would do this I do not understand.
Same goes for me and people buying stuff on Star Trek Online. Yeah, Stargate actually has its own Pluto channel, so you can watch that thing 24 hours a day.
Arcanoloth says, Amazon bought MGM, so maybe they will go through the catalog. Who knows?
Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly.
Okay, I got that one. Yeah, Pluto TV has a dedicated Stargate channel. They have a Comedy Central channel that plays old Chappelle Show and all that.
Just Call Makor says, speaking on Stargate, all of it except the 2 SG-1 movies and the Catherine series is on Amazon Prime again.
Ooh. Massive. Okay, there's that. This is going to be closed. It's going to do that. In progress. God damn it. There. Make primary. Frontier Psychiatrist. Star Trek Next Generation has its own Pluto channel. You can download the Pluto app and watch all that stuff on the app too if you do not have like a Roku or smart TV. They have movie channels.
Says, yeah, my sister suggested picking up Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. I like that free trial of Amazon that I had that time. That was nice.
Their weapon.
Yeah.
The Kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see. They followed the waterfall. The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
Samuraith says, oh really, it a random pirate app Pluto Scorp?
No, it's not pirate, it's real. Like, it's an official legal app that you can download it on a smart TV or Roku. It may even come with on Roku and smart TVs. But you can download it for like a PC, on a phone, probably even on Xbox or PlayStation if you can get apps on there. I mean, and you just watch whatever on it. I mean, let me see. Like, since they're killing all those, I can do that. Let's see, Pluto TV. PS5.
Arcanoloth says, Scorp, I don't mess with those apps cause they are full of stuff I don't watch.
Yep, Pluto TV is available on PS5 gaming console, so yeah. Stuff you don't watch, well, it's an app of a bunch of channels, though. That's the thing. I mean, there's going to be things on there no one watches. I mean, there's a TV Land channel on it. It's got like hundreds of channels, and some channels are dedicated to one show 24 hours a day. Like, you know, you can watch Stargate SG-1 for like, why did I get stuck there?
Arcanoloth says, I can make you the same offer, invite to Plex and watch whatever you like, or complain about other apps I don't use and I'll say haha yeah that sounds like it really sucks.
Smarty ass. Yeah, the Plex thing, I don't know about that.
Samuraith says, isn't Pluto on PS4?
No, I Google searched. It said PS5.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
That's me.
Did I prematurely go this way? Oh, damn it! Get stuck there. Go up and over. Okay. Maybe this way. Nope. Come on now. We can do this. Did I go the wrong way already?
Arcanoloth says, but I heard the PlayStation has no gums.
No gums? No gums heroes?
Why would they destroy entire planets?
Oh my god.
They must find some
Arcanoloth says, this is where I need that clip.
Find it!
I'm reading Zenkethi life signs ahead. They're waiting for it.
Post me the link, yo, inside of the Discords.
We will meet them in glorious battle.
Arcanoloth says, it's there. No idea if YT will claim.
Well, there's one way to find out. I'll download it, or whatever I'll do with it. Are you talking about video or audio from it?
The path continues down from here. The protomatter bomb is still ahead of us.
Just Call Makor says, theorizing that one could masturbate in less than 10 seconds. Little Johnny stepped into the girls' locker room and vanished.
Slipped and fell and hit his head.
Arcanoloth says, I'm not a YouTuber, I don't fucking know. Arcanoloth says, haha.
No, I mean, are you requesting it as a video clip or a audio file? Just audio. Little Johnny stepped into the girls' locker room and whacked off. And started whacking. Immediately, the girls saw that it was him flapping.
They fight like cornered rabbit cars.
They called for a teacher to show up that no one could see or hear.
There, just ahead. I see guards. We must be close.
That's a good one, though, too. I like that.
The trail ends here.
Samuraith says, just call Makor you do that you got some skills son. Samuraith says, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. 10 seconds for what?
Murdoch says, I was able to find the movie I saw as a kid that was super dystopian. In the film, the classroom teacher takes them outside to see the sun. The children wear rain gear. The playground is drab and gray. It's based on a Ray Bradbury short story. Ray Bradbury is a fucking badass. The movie is called All Summer in a Day.
All Summer in a Day. Sounds interesting.
Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCower he woke find himself arrested, facing criminal charges that were not his own, and driven by an unknown force to change May-December relationships for the better.
He woke to find himself arrested.
That is a huge...
Moors and Tethi, defend the Lakari!
Shutting down Pylon Alpha.
And was caught. Dude, and was caught. Okay, yeah. Little Johnny stepped into the girls' locker room and was caught.
Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCower his only guide on this journey is Al, the president of the North American Man-Boy Love Association, who appears in the form of a birdwatching enthusiast only he can see and hear.
See, I've inspired people to make their own thing, and that's fun. That's fun shit right there.
Soon, victory will be ours. Keep fighting!
Pylon Alpha is offline.
What I've tried to do, like whenever I would make those Quantum Leap intro things, is try to take away as much of the original like opening credit lyrics and replacing them with something that sounds similar.
At Just Call McCower, and so Dr. Beckett finds himself leaping from public restrooms to gymnastics competitions, and hoping each time that his next arrest will be his last.
Next arrest. Little Johnny stepped into the girls' locker room and was arrested.
And to be alive! If you can't do that, please.
The next morning, he was poked in the ass. From facing minor inconveniences that he could not atone. See, everyone's got that. They got the Quantum Leap thing. You can make your own Quantum Leaping intros. Just realize that YouTube don't like that nothing.
Pylon Beta is shut down.
Good for it. You guys stay here. I'm gonna beam back to the ship. Little Johnny. When you say Little Johnny, it makes me think of what is that? The Outsiders. You know, whenever Johnny and the other dude, whatever, bleach their hair.
Sam Wraith says, so Dr. Beckett demonstrates to Just Call McCower let you show you how it's done a quantum jerk that's real speed.
Quantum jerking. Dun, 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 dun. Shit. It's making me pick this. Okay, Max Hole, no. Dun, 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 dun. Destroy Undine ships, Dyson Battle Zone. Again with that same damn one. Okay. Out of all the random ones out there, so far, I've doubled twice within a week. It was Gonkra, like what, 3 days ago. Then the next day was Gonkra again with the same endeavor. Then along with that was Undine yesterday, and then today is Undine again. Oh. Was famished.
Just Call McCower says, theorizing that one could create a new world without magic. The evil queen finds Rumpelstiltskin and vanishes.
Ah, Once Upon a Time reference. The evil queen. Theorizing. Realizing that one could create a new world without magic. With extreme magic. The evil queen finds Rumpelstiltskin, and they start make their plan. And instead of vanishes, what would they do? Let's see. Schemes? Annaling. Barry? The town awoke to find themselves trapped in the present. Remember back when magic was like a real thing when we were younger and all that?
Just Call Makor says, to think. All of Once Upon a Time happened because Regina's mom was a bitch and young Snow White was a brat.
Right. Regina's mom was a bitch. And that's the stories that we've learned to love. And then it like restarted too.
Samu Wraith says, so Dr. Beckett keeps jumping body to body, living one wet dream after another only to find it was all truly a lie.
A wet dream. And that's how he leaps. He has to jerk first.
Says, what rhymes with vagina? That teen witch Regina.
Regina? That's how Sam would leap then. Al's like, Sam, you gotta leap. I can't get it off, Al. Well, find a magazine or something. Don't think of baseball. Now I'm thinking of baseball, Al. Ziggy says if you don't whack in the next 5 seconds. And he leaps out, and then the person comes back to their body, and they're wondering what the hell they're doing half naked.
Just Call Makor says, Sam Beckett leaps into the body of a doctor in a delivery room right after a baby is born. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's a
Sam
boy.
Wraith says, that's funny, Scorp.
It's a boy? Hey, we were supposed to have a girl. Dun, 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 dun. I should try to find a bunch of oh boys from Sam. Put them on here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, oh my. Oh my.
Okay, bend over.
Bend over, over.
Arcanoloth says, there he is, my old friend. Bend over.
I'm your Huckleberry. That's just my game.
Samu Wraith says, ALAL my zipper's stuck.
Ow, ow.
Murdoch says, down with the vagina from China or North Carolina.
Daddy?
Bone China with the Lima and
Daddy?
the Cretoxerina in Indochina.
My zipper's stuck.
Get in the car, Junior.
But Daddy, my zipper's stuck.
Get in the car,
Murdoch says,
Junior.
not many words that rhyme with vagina. China is maybe the best.
Let me tell you something, Junior. If you ever embarrass me like that again, I'm going to get an axe. And you're never going to have
Just
to
Call
open your
Makor
fly
says,
again.
theorizing that one can live in an apartment with 2 attractive women while being a single male. Jack Tripper steps into the apartment and pretends to be gay.
Well, Murdoch's, you can do like Eminem always would say about trying to rhyme things. You find other words that can be put next to each other.
Loth says, at Just Call McCower, I'd watch it.
Down on a rendezvous, three's company two. Kinda. See, you go for the vagina, but you can say kinda, and it would like, kind of listen. It'll be sort
Murdoch
of similar.
says, yeah, next to each other, then use the other word. Just Call McCower says, luckily for you that show actually exists.
Right. You see that love is alive again, everyone's coming for you. Down at our rendezvous. Jack Tripper. The only one, let's see, you have like Mr. Furley. The one suspecting that he's not is Mr. Furley, the building's landlord. Of course, I've already used landlord for that, so damn it. Okay. Makes you wonder, like, okay, in Three's Company, did Stanley's wife know that Jack was not gay? Was she aware that they were kind of scamming her husband?
Just Call McCower says, Suzanne Summers quit that show because she got tired of playing the role of the blonde idiot, only to get cast as the blonde idiot on another show. Streamlabs says, hate what you see? Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription.
What show did she go to after that? I forget. Because I know she like had issues. And what's her name that played Janet would only like be like, she would only wear pantyhose if she ever had to show her legs.
Samu Wraith says, everyone knows it's Score Butter.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
Murdoch says, chat keep disconnecting me. Murdoch says,
weird.
Then she gets casts and the director says, please bend over that table for this scene.
Okay, bend over.
Just Call McCower says, are you using a VPN? I always get disconnected over and over when connected to a VPN.
Listen up.
Oh, listen
Murdoch
up.
says, I am in fact LOL, yup, forgot that bitch was on.
I want your loving, I want your revenge. Virtual private network.
Here they come.
Nasty.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
That's me.
You ignorant, self-serving, killjoy,
says,
nitpicking
everyone likes
bitch!
to ground Butters.
Whore! Asshole! Cunt!
Everyone likes to ground Butters. He
Sam
really
Wraith
did get the
says,
shit.
Who's after Just Call McCour's Butter?
Oh man, somebody's shooting. Okay.
Murdoch says, Ray Bradbury had some weird ones. Remember that film called The Electric Grandmother? Just Call Makover says, oh right, today is Thursday and shows came on yesterday that need watching.
Today's Thursday? You mean Friday for you?
Just Call Makover says, oh right, it is now Friday and my Starlink dish comes in the mail today.
Dun 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 dun.
Murdoch says, Ray Bradbury Theater was 1985 to 1992. Murdoch says, and you can watch it all on Amazon Prime. Interesting.
You can watch it all on Amazon Prime.
There's a break in incoming warp signatures. We may have a short amount of time before more arrive.
Warp signatures?
Reading some heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle cruisers.
Oh my.
Murdoch says, Jeff Goldblum, Peter O'Toole, Drew Barrymore is in some of them.
Jeff, Goldblum,
Just Call Makover says, Google does what Google does best and has abandoned another Google Proact. Stadia will be shutting down in January. Murdoch says, it's hard to watch those old films though cause they were made for TV and a bit lo-fi.
Well, sometimes they up-res a lot of those.
Please assist.
Murdoch says, yeah.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Well, once you get used to the blur of things, it's okay. I mean, hell, when I had poor internet, like, way back, and 240 was my, like, best quality I could watch anything at. If I would pause YouTube, I could watch a 360.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
Andor, are you any good watching? What do you have to do with Star Wars, Andor?
Just Call Makover says, just cause you get used to something doesn't mean you want to watch it like that. I hate watching streams at 160p.
I've gotten used to that.
Klingons are regrouping.
I had gotten used to it.
Into position to prepare for the next assault.
I watched a lot of them that way. Mostly just there at the time, like for the audio part of it. That's why I totally like use that third-party software and just listen to the audio. So when you get the your dish coming in or whatever, how long until you've got it hooked up and it's working? Bam, shake like 'em.
Murdoch says, sometimes I think the older films have better drama because the actors had to depend on themselves with some added music to create a good scene. Now, we have so many visual effects and post-production techniques.
Yeah, they can change an actor these days. But it's, yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it was a pretty awesome stuff. Except for Bonanza. And all them old, like,
Just Call
Western
McCoy
shows.
says, don't know. Probably won't work. Lots of trees around. Going to plug it in and see where it points and hope for the best. And depending from there will depend where I mount it.
Well, summon a tornado to tear down the trees. Duh. Or hell, mount it to a tree. Georgia.
Samu Wraith says, I liked Bonanza. Just Call McCower says, maybe I could ask George Bush where the weather machine is.
Yes. No, a lot of those old shows, they tend to, it sounds like they're rambling because of the way they're talking. I'm going over and get them horses. You're like, what? Like the old dude that played in Green Acres is, who the hell he play? It was Mr. Ziffel. He's in some sort of a westerny show that comes on Meat TV network. And I swear, every time he talks about something, you can't understand a single damn word he says. He's like, huh? The fuck was that? Was that English? That'll hold him off. That'll hold him off. George Bush, George W. HARRP.
Murdoch says, is the 4th episode of the new Star Wars out?
I haven't watched the first episode. I've been really lousy about it.
Murdoch says, Ender.
And or what? Kidding. Let's see, what is it? Commendation XP. I don't know, I've been holding off watching that, just for no reason.
Samu Wraith says, that reminds me of that fast speaker on that commercial.
The Micro Machine guy. He also played the voice of Blur on Transformers. But now they just speed it up anyway with software and stuff, so he doesn't have a thing to do anymore. That son'll come out, bitch, tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that son of a bitch will come out tomorrow. Just thinking about that son of a bitch coming out
Murdoch
tomorrow.
says, yeah, it's out.
Yay. Gravy. Since you've been watching it, Murdoch, is it pretty good, in your opinion? He's not in the mood to watch Star Wars.
12 episodes in total.
I'm just not in the mood to watch Star Wars. $2.16. Temporal Agent Man. Poor Gary.
Just Call McCower says, someone told me that this is the Star Wars show they didn't know that wanted but are glad that they have, since so far it is disconnected from Skywalker BS other than it being a rebellion story. Murdoch says, loaded question, depends how you judge it. If you judge it as a separate work than other Star Wars lore and canon, then sure, it's a decent work. Some Star Wars Guru fans may have issues with it, which is also fair.
Well, I think, like, what the hell was that one called? The one that was kind of separate, but at the end it was kind of together. I kind of like that one. Well, you know.
Murdoch says, I'm still enjoying it nevertheless.
Cute. Like Boba Fett or The Mandalorian. First city.
Murdoch says, Boba was good until the stupid kids showed up, but that an opinion.
Stupid kids showed up. Yeah. Well, you know,
Arcanoloth says, local rabbit asked why it pooped on newspaper. Relax, it says is just Boba.
Boba? Yeah, Boba Fett did okay at first, and then you got motorcycle people that didn't fit with the theme of it, in my opinion, too. Even though we had seen something almost similar to that way back, you know, like in actual cities with lights and bullshit, but it just didn't seem to. The punk rock kind of out there or whatever thing just did not do it for me. Already invited. And then, you know, there's this whole thing about him cameoing on his own show.
Arcanoloth says, a lot of people in chat didn't play Shadows of the Empire and it really shows.
And it really shows. Shadows of the Empire. What are there characters in that game that are in Andor? Turn over, contraband.
Arcanoloth says, Dash Rendar has to stop a swoop gang by racing them through Mos Eisley.
Shadows of the Empire.
Just Call McCower says, Jurassic World director says the series should have probably ended after Spielberg's original, it's inherently unfranchisable. Just Call McCower says, yeah, no shit. Arcanoloth says, expanded universe now, but good game.
I don't know, I
Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCower that's the joke.jpg.
Bum-ba-dum. Nah.
Murdoch says, it turned into a circus show, they could have done so many other things with it, we moving on to the next one. I think Obi-Wan had some cool moments but it also had issues, usual woke BS pumped up your ass. Still the Vader scenes made it worth it.
Yeah, that's kind of like what a lot of people, I guess, were looking forward to, just Vader stuff. There had to be a kid in it, too. It's like Mandalorian and a kid. Obi-Wan and a kid. Boba Fett and some kids. With Ronnie Howard and some kids. Next up, the babysitting adventures of Mando. Project 1, yep. Banum, 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 banum. Bananas and pajamas, bananas and pajamas.
Murdoch says, I totally need to move for real, my soul is dying in this city.
Do it.
Just do it! Just do it! Just do it!
Ooh. We could always move you into one of them there 6x. Well, how long are them things? About like a 2.5 by 6 coffin room up there in China. You know, we got to crawl in. Mostly lay down though. You know, you don't have much room to get around. You know.
Just Call Makor says, suckers.
What the hell
Murdoch
is that?
says, I was thinking of moving to Berlin cause Ramstein Air Force Base is there I could transfer, but imagine I move there and alarms go off.
What is
Putin
shout
is
out?
launching a nuke strike, or more plausible would be no oil no energy in a winter where people freeze to death there.
What is
Pyro
shout out?
Communist says, well Murdochs, if you like we could do a deal, you could pass your soul on to me for a new home in a new city. Just Call Makor says, it is a new Twitch command / shout out channel name.
I was completely unaware of it. How did it get triggered? Oh, because Yachtspot said the word Twitch.
Scorpwana says, Twatch. Scorpwana says, Titch.
Yeah.
Murdoch says, my soul has cracks in it and it's rusting, you don't want it. Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's Putin goes nuclear we glass Moscow. Nobody lives in Russia for 1,000 years, he knows this. He doesn't want to die. It's all saber rattling. He wants us to think he's a mad dog. Don't test me, cause if he is a rational actor, his nukes are useless. We have nukes too and we don't intend to be pushed around.
Pushed around and left alone and out now. I'm leaving these things open for people to like.
Pyro Communist says, at Murdoch's I don't mind.
So that others in the fleet could probably like build their fleet credits up and stuff.
Murdoch
That's why I haven't
says,
done anything with
yeah,
these.
it's more of the energy situation with the pipelines from Russia to Germany. Samuraith says, Putin doesn't know where to find nuclear vessels. Just Call Makor says, we actually don't have nukes. Skynet shut them all down.
Skynet.
Nuclear vessels.
Nuclear vessels.
Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's that is fucking interesting. CIA warned Germany there was a risk of pipeline sabotage a few months back. Arcanoloth says, Now we are super cagey about who did it.
That's fucking
We side
interesting.
we didn't do it but shut down speculation on who did. Pyro Communist says, ISIS did it. Arcanoloth says, several theories floating around but no hard evidence. Just Call Makor says, I used to know an ISIS. Murdoch says, Dan did SUS. Scorpwana says, Turd Ferguson. Arcanoloth says, Turd Ferguson.
So copy image link.
Murdoch says, the comedian, late night guy.
Oh, check it out, watch.
Just Call Makor says, it is almost time for stream to be over, so all of you get your last words in unless stream is not almost over. Arcanoloth says, I think of that every time they rerun MI Fallout on cable and Miss Ferguson is on screen. Streamlabs says, bored yet? If so, use the Twitch search bar at the top to find more exciting streamers. Arcanoloth says, everyone use commands. Murdoch says, Norm. Pyro Communist says, last words. Arcanoloth says, after party in Discord.
Hi,
Billy
are you
Mays
on your
specialist.
feet all day?
Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy.
Stain specialist.
Hey, big guy. Shitting me? You don't
Just
need
$19.99.
Where's all? You don't need all these. Here's how to work. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays here. Hi, Billy Mays.
Just $19.99.
Here's how to work. Are you on your feet all day? With you all day.
For just $19.99.
Here's how to work.
Arcanoloth says, hi, I am Billy Mays, are you shitting me? I am the stain specialist. Murdoch says,
He makes stains.
I remember, from the Jporty. Just Call Makor says, are you tired of your heart beating all day? Hi, Billy Mays here.
Hi, Billy Mays here. Collapses. He scared somebody to death. Billy Mays here for cocaine. Are you tired of feeling tired all the time? Then you need a snootful. Hi, Billy Mays here. This white powder, when sniffed up the nose, will have you energetic in no time. Damn, there ain't really nothing to get there.
Pyro Communist says, what would a zombie Billy Mays look like?
Zombie Billy Mays. He'd still be promoting Kaboom. That's He'd be wearing a blue shirt with khakis. Still have a beard. Still have his jet black hair.
Arcanoloth says, yup. Just Call Makor says, he would look like normal Billy Mays because he already was a zombio. Just Call
Zombie.
Makor says, zombie.
Zombie.
Pyro Communist says, do you like fresh human brains? Hi, Billy Mays here and I have a special TV offer for you. Just Call Makor says, I know when stream has been going on for 3 hours because I got to piss like crazy.
Piss like crazy. Chris like Paisy. You don't have to worry. You were correct. Just go, man. That's why you bring a cup into your, around you and you just go.
Arcanoloth says, https://www.youtube.com/watch v = 8 tmsja n2dwc.
My God, what is it with the friggin' Jim Hadar and this damn thing? Every time it says invite to fleet, player not found. Why are Jim Hadar not found? What is up with that?
Murdoch says, animal sounds for $600. This is the sound a doggy makes. Sean Connery's response, moo, that's the sound your mother made last night.
That's the sound your mother made last night, Trebek.
Fuck you!
Bullshit.
You ignorant, self-serving, killjoy, nitpicking bitch! Whore. Asshole. Cunt. Let's light this motherfucker up! You need to shut the fuck
Just
up!
Call Makor says, I wish that show would come back.
It's on Pluto TV right now. I was watching it before I started streaming. But it's old shit.
Samu Wraith says, and on that note I say this Scorp.
Get off the damn shed! I will
Samu
punch
Wraith
you
says,
in the face!
hey, there's going to be a meeting. Scorpwana says, yeah, hi. Just Call Makor says, I might watch Elf and Christmas Vacation after this. Scorpwana says, Chevy Chase? Scorpwana says, bend over and I'll show you. Scorpwana says, why is the carpet wet, Margot? Scorpwana says, Mexico licky maca. Pyro Communist says, Margot the wet nurse. Murdoch says, I'm gonna watch Ender, then I dunno what else. Maybe a comedy. Scorpwana says, I'm going to watch my heart's electrical signal, and take my blood pressure. Scorpwana says, shit, fire and brimstone. Scorpwana says, bash my head into a concrete wall.
I like to hear it
Communist says, why we type in.
I like to hear it say some of the things.
Scorpwana says, match in the gas tank, boom boom. Scorpwana says, on a holiday road. Pyro Communist says, well, blow me down and call me a windmill. Scorpwana says, boom, you are blown. Scorpwana says, cocksuck motherfuck. Scorpwana says, laughing face.
I like to be hugged.
I was an ugly kid, too. I had plenty of pimples. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face.
Is that just ripe ass whooping size? Well, I just have to come down there and whoop his ass. It ain't funny. You ever have your ass whooped before?
Scorpwana says, bull butter.
Okay.
Scorpwana says, okay.
Well, we're going to call it a night.
Scorpwana says, well, we're going to call it a night. Scorpwana says,
I'd like to thank everyone for showing up. And as
Murdoch
always,
says, that's funny.
keep your pants on.
Scorpwana says, and as always, keep your pants on. Scorpwana says, because you never know when they might fall off. Samuraith says, Scorp, you done? Murdoch says, but they already off. Don't stop talking, I am almost there. Scorpwana says, yes.
Yes.
Samuraith says, okay. Scorpwana says, alright. Scorpwana says, ahoy.
Alright, everybody. Yep, I'm going to go off now. I'm going to watch She-Hulk. And then try to get some sleep. Since I've been off for these few days or whatever.
Says, but are everyone's pants on, LOL?
I'm trying to rest up as much as I can. It really helps my foot that is broken all the time. But it doesn't help the other pain. I love it. Lets you know you're alive or barely about to die. Who knows? Okay.
Samuraith says, help em finish. Pyro Communist says, I'm naked. Scorpwana says, finish em help. Scorpwana says, naked you are.
Fuck you in the neck.
Scorpwana says, ha.
boobies.
How am I doing today, Gary Busey? You're doing great. Good. Then I'll keep it up.
Shit.
Nice day today. I think I might, was that Alan?
Alan! Al! Alan!
Yeah, I don't think you need me, you know. Yeah.
Alan! 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 Al! Alan! 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 Alan!
Oh, so that's not Alan. Steve, that's Steve.
Steve! 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 Steve!
Oh, no, that's not Steve. That is Alan.
Alan! Alan! Al! Alan! 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 Alan!
Scorpion
Did someone just
says,
say my name?
Alan.
Hey! 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 You say Alan?
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
What's your excuse?
Sir, excuse for what, sir?
I'm asking the fucking questions here, Private. Do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir!
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
Sir, yes, sir!
Are you shook up? Are you nervous?
Sir, I am, sir!
Do I make you nervous? How tall are you, Private?
Sir, 5'9", sir!
5'9". I didn't know they stacked shit that high. Did your parents have any children that lived?
Sir, yes, sir!
I bet they regret that. You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece.
Samu Wraith says,
What's your name, fat
hey,
body?
hey,
Sir,
did
Leonard
someone
Lawrence,
say
sir.
my
Lawrence, Lawrence what, of Arabia?
Sir, no, sir!
That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
Sir, no, sir!
Do you suck dicks?
Sir, no, sir!
Bullshit, I'll bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Sir, no, sir!
1 hour later.
Hello?
All right. That will be it. Thank you all for showing up, being here, and all that. Closing her down in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.